From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Philadelphia and New York. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for
first pitch on its way.
The right fielder, Christian.
Just able
Yelich.
to get a piece of that for strike one.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Suzuki is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Right there, it's a temp.
One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is right there as he takes it for the second out. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Runners off for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. A pause. And the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now at the plate, George Brett. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Gwynn is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in now, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joe.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Seared down the first baseline. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. Standing in, Duke Snyder.
Batting 4.
Full sets. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Snyder.
Fouled off. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Standing in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now with the plate, Garrett Cole. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Larkin.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now in the box, Brooks Robinson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Johnny Bench.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit hard to the right. foul. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
Christian.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now that
From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So first and second with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Ready now, Ichiro Suzuki, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now that's popped up. Brett in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting ninth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Striding in, Joe Morgan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Brett Cecil takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Oh, and look out as
Cecil.
lifted in the air out towards left center. Snyder on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first
baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set with the 0-1. And they pitch it. Here's a look over to first. And the runner's coming home. Pitches a ball.
The count is 2-1.
And the runner's stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, at the plate, Frank Thomas, a base hit in his first trip.
The first baseman.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Snyder is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the pitch. Miguel well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Baez fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Runners on first with 1 down. A bouncer to the left side. To Morgan at the bag. To Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Win.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Bench. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The left fielder, Ichiro.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Cole gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Jambi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Here's Javier Baez, one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced down with 2 away. On his junior, but this is a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Into the box, Frank Thomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went
A
out.
little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now at the plate, Duke Snider. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So striding in, Brooks Robinson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory. And no one will get this one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a
swing and a miss. That retires the side. And David Robertson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
David Robertson.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Now at the plate, George Brett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Riding in once again, Jackie Robinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats. Trevor Hoffman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Now pitching, Trevor.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hoffman is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Robinson is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time. Ted Williams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy.
Williams swings and drives a fly ball onto deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in, Barry Larkin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder, Christian Yeller.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on.
Now pitching. Rolled in. Chapman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fouled away. Larkin leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting. The first base.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And Cabrera's not going to get a chance to swing it here if they'll just give him first on the intentional walk. Frank Thomas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of. Number 44 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 44 now playing center field. Number 35, Frank Thomas. Your attention, please. Now coming into pinch hit, Frank Bell.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Larkin fields it cleanly, and Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and one strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Line drive, base hit down the line. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Runner at second, one away, and in steps Big Frank. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Josh Hader takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Hit out toward second. Robinson comes up with it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gap. Carson Smith been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for
into the box now, Mike Trout. 1 for 2.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Jackie Robinson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Cody Bellinger will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all. The ballpark.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Snyder is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hendricks.
First pitch on its way.
Number 71.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Right fielder.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Win.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out. Ready once again, Johnny Bench. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Tim Anderson is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. High and deep to right center. Gwynn sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Yelich, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. 2-0. Swung on, missed 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Snyder is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's an elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Yellow Jackets and the Bombers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now batting, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yellow Jackets, the center fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 3-0 to him now. In there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him.
Batting third.
Scott looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Anderson.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. Two men on, two out, and in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Number 11.
Here's a pop-up now. Thomas over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Bombers, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time. One down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. Wood is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has two different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has two pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Struck him out.
Batting third.
Here comes the first pitch.
First baseman, Frank.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
2-2, count.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes. Stepping up to the plate, Ralph Kiner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Grandal, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Batting it. The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to
on to first, and it's dropped. The pitcher, Kerry Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. The second for one to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. In now, Duke Snider.
Leading off for New York, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Snider.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Popped up. Cabrera over to his right. 1 out. So digging in now, Brooks Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kiner on the move, but this will land untouched. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Bichette takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6.
Now to the plate,
right
Tony
fielder.
Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki.
Leading off for the Yellow Jackets.
First offering on its way.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Line drive to center field. Snider is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in now, Barry Larkin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and 2 to Larkin.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Thomas backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Harmon Killebrew. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench.
Leading off for the Bombers, the catcher, Johnny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Kiner is there to put it away for out number 1. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Batting it.
Now in the box, Ichiro Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Bichette's got it on to first, and a good start to the inning here for Wood. 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Scott. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So stepping in, Bo Bichette. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in, Ralph Kiner. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Killebrew blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So a runner on second with one down now. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Kiner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ball 1.
Morgan.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 to Joe Morgan. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ball 2.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3. So striding in, Frank Thomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And on the arrow, a run is going to score. Riding into the box, Duke Snyder. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Killebrew moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Brooks Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Popped him up. Grandal is over to take a look, and no one will track it down. Thomas over at second. Robinson on at first with 2 down.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Killebrew will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kerry Wood, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kerry Wood.
Behind 0-2 now. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Snyder on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Barry Larkin. Last time through was a base hit. Lays off 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. At the plate, Johnny Bench. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding in, Mike Scott. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. Ready for another chance. Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, Harmon Killebrew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Baez has a play. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Into the box, Duke Snyder. He's popped up at his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Suzuki going back.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And Robinson behind 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Ralph Kiner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Into the second deck and gone. So the bases.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
On its way is pitch number 75. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Snyder is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trey Mancini is into the on-deck circle now, and that'll spell the end of the start for Kerry Wood. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side.
The catcher,
The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki is under it. 2 gone. Frank Bell will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Barry Larkin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for Montgomery, the shortstop.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So a runner at first now with one away. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Anderson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gwynn moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Driving in once again. Bichette.
Number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. To short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Frank Thomas is on deck. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Frank Thomas. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasmani Grandal comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Carson Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Ronald Acuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Snyder is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between New York and Philadelphia. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Settling in now, Joe Morgan. He will lead this one off today.
For New York, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Morgan.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rodriguez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Stepping up now, Frank Thomas will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And now at the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Philadelphia.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fielder, Mike.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Trout has himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting second.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Morgan is there, and he's got it for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Trout leads off first with one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The third baseman.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy, 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 on with 2
Batting
away.
fifth.
That'll bring up the
Not
switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Comes set. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Snyder is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The center fielder.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
That was it.
Digging in, Brooks Robinson.
Brooks.
Hit hard on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
The catcher.
He's set, and the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bench brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And there's out number 2. Now batting, Pudge Rodriguez. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Rodriguez.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping into the box, Bob Feller.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Line toward the alley in left center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Morgan. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Morgan at third with nobody out.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
The first base
At the plate, Frank Thomas. One run in and one gone so far this inning.
No, that's low.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The center
So
field.
here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And so it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike
The center
Trout.
fielder, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way.
D-Rock.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. A 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Suzuki going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next it'll be the outfielder, Duke Snyder. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Ichiro is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping up to the plate, Brooks Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
The third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
First offering on its way. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Snyder is right there, 1 down. Here's Joey Gallo now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Look out, 2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And he misses, ball 4. So digging in now, Rogers Hornsby. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. There's Baez to Morgan at the bag. To Thomas. They get them both in the side. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, Ichiro.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kershaw.
Skied into straightaway right. Snyder is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The batter, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Morgan.
Big swing, but he just gets. It's a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Gallo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Snyder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now, Bob Feller hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater.
Your attention, please.
Jackie Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jackie Robinson.
Ball one.
Ball one, no.
2-0 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's by him for strike one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Morgan ranging up the middle, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Kenley Jansen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Kenley.
Ready once again. Javier Baez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hopped up. Gehrig shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Frank Thomas. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Duke Snider. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to left field. Suzuki has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyhole in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Gallo.
Right there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ichiro. And that's the third out. Digging in, Brooks Robinson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Here it comes. And it's 1-1. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch is popped up. Bregman in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Johnny Bench. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rogers Hornsby. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is there, 1 away. Striding into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rodriguez.
Lifted in the air to center field. Snyder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Snyder is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Blake Snell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly on a line to third. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Ready now, Clayton Kershaw. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner breaks for third. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hornsby ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Javier Baez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The center fielder, Mike.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So coming to the plate,
Now
Duke
batting,
Snyder.
right
He could
fielder.
really use a knock
Duke.
here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Snyder.
Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now
Striding in, Lou
Number
Gehrig.
4.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
Your
point.
attention, please.
Ready to deliver.
Now
Here's the first pitch.
Trevor.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Suzuki. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him.
The first
Zach
baseman.
Britton enters from
Frank
the pen to start the
Thomas.
9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Snyder moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Snyder.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. From the stretch.
Number 5.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Robinson.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh no, he muffed it. Heading out toward shallow right. Snyder is over, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Francisco Lindor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Stepping in, Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Gallo.
Brett Cecil comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Willie Mays will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gwynn moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Rogers Hornsby, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Kirby Yates takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Thomas is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Fans are